Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today I'm excited for today's video. We're going to talk about 10 encouraging signs that you're successful on your weight loss journey. And spoiler alert, none of these have anything to do with the scale. These are all signs that you can look for that you're being successful even if the scale doesn't compute. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to check out the description box down below where you will find nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. Highly recommend. This is how I have lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk to me directly. Links and discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down in that description box. So let's talk about 10 encouraging signs that you're being successful on your weight loss journey. Staying motivated on a weight loss journey is the key to success. And guess what? Motivation comes and goes. We're not always motivated. Sometimes we're motivated by the scale. Sometimes we're motivated by how our clothes fit, if we can see lean muscle, how our body is shaping up, the compliments we get from others. But motivation, like I said, comes and goes. And if you're strictly relying on the scale for your motivation on your weight loss journey, you're not going to stay motivated very long. And it's going to be very hard for you to ride it out until you've reached your weight loss goals. There are some things that you can look for, some really encouraging, exciting signs that what you're doing for your healthy lifestyle and your weight loss journey is actually working. And that's what I want to talk to you today about, is those 10 encouraging signs to keep your eye out for. Number one, you're not hungry all the time. Now, when we're in a calorie deficit, that means that we are giving our body less calories than our body needs to maintain, right? We're in a deficit. We're not at maintenance. We're trying to lose weight, not maintain our weight. It's very natural to be hungry when you're in a calorie deficit. That is why it's very important to be in a mild calorie deficit, not a severe deficit. If you want to know what your calories are, what you should be eating, calories, fat, carbs, and protein every day, get your personalized macros and calories done. That is a service that I offer. I've been a weight loss and nutrition coach for almost 3 years, and it's a service that I offer on my website. It is linked down below for you. But making sure that you're choosing the right foods in a calorie deficit will make it so you're not hungry all the time. Make sure your diet is heavily focused on protein and fiber. Those are the two things that will keep you full and satisfied. Number two, your sense of overall well-being improves. Losing weight can help us mentally, psychologically. It can really help our overall self-esteem and well-being. We have a little bit more vitality, a little bit more self-control, and a little bit less depression when we're on a healthy lifestyle journey. Sometimes can take 4 to 6 months for the benefits of well-being and that increased sense of well-being to come into play on a weight loss journey. So stay the course and keep going, because the mental part of a weight loss journey is equally as difficult as the physical part. Number three, your clothes fit differently. This is especially true if you don't see the scale move. If the scale stays the same, or it barely budges, or even sometimes goes up, but your clothes fit better, that's what we want. You guys, that is what we want. That is called fat loss. And what that means is a pound of fat has been replaced by a pound of lean muscle. A pound of fat is this big, a pound of lean muscle is this big. The scale is not going to move because a pound of fat and a pound of muscle weigh exactly the same. And if you're replacing a pound of fat with a pound of muscle, the scale doesn't move, but guess what? Your body gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Those jeans that have been sitting in your closet that you couldn't get on or nearly button may fit perfectly even if the scale hasn't budged. That is our ultimate goal. I know that it sounds counterproductive, but we don't care about the scale. It's one very little piece of our weight loss journey. How your clothes fit is an even better indicator of your success. Number four, and this was the most exciting thing for me, is you're noticing some muscle definition. You can flex and you see muscle. Maybe you have that line down the side of your thigh. Maybe your calf muscles are popping out. Maybe you see that muscle in your chest or in your back. That is so incredibly exciting. What that means is that you have leaned down. You've lost enough weight. You've leaned down your body enough that the muscle definition can show through. We all have muscle. It's just covered with fat. We all have abs, girl. It's just covered with fat. So as we lean down, which is an indicator of success, our muscle starts to show. And I'll tell you one other thing. If you strength train and your goal is to build lean muscle, the scale's not gonna move. Again, you're going to have to focus on seeing that muscle definition, your body getting smaller, and your clothes fitting better. I highly recommend strength training at least 3 days per week. And that kind of goes hand in hand with number 5 is your measurements are changing. Again, the scale may not change, but when you take your measurements, they change. For women, the 3 measurements we really want to focus on is the widest part of our chest, the smallest part of our waist, and the widest part of our hips. And you want to take your measurements about once a month. We don't see a lot of improvement week to week with measurements. It's more on a monthly basis. A shrinking waist size is good overall. If your hip measurement goes up, that could be an indicator that you're building some muscle in the booty, which is definitely not a bad thing. I'm never mad if my hips or my arms measurements go up every single month. But take your measurements so you know how your body is changing, especially if the scale isn't. Number 6, this is huge. Your chronic pain improves. Now, I've lost 140 pounds and it took me losing about 50 pounds to really notice a difference in my body. I no longer had to hold on to the handrail to climb the stairs. I could walk and talk at the same time and not be out of breath. My lower back didn't hurt anymore. My knees didn't hurt anymore. Speaking of your knees, if you're someone that has chronic knee pain, did you know that for every pound you lose, it takes 4 pounds of pressure off of your knees? So if you lose 10 pounds, that's 40 pounds of pressure off of your knees. That is incredible. A lot of the chronic pain that you're experiencing most likely is because of your weight. And if you lower your weight and improve your health, that chronic pain improves as well. Number 7, you're going to the bathroom more or less frequently. Changing what you eat can affect your bowel movements, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. If you are someone that eats a high protein diet, you need to make sure that you're getting in enough fiber. I eat a very high protein diet. I eat a high fiber diet. I still take a fiber supplement every single day. I use what's called Just Better Fiber. It is tasteless. It doesn't have any grittiness. You can literally mix it into water. That's what my husband does. He mixes it into a bottle of water. I put 2 tablespoons of that in my coffee every morning, and I'm as regular can be. I cannot recommend Just Better Fiber enough. Don't buy what's at your local grocery store. It's full of emulsifiers and fillers. Just Better Fiber is one ingredient, fiber. I will link it down below for you. I do have a 10% off discount code. Please pick up some Just Better Fiber. You can cook with it, add it to water, add it to coffee, mix it into virtually anything because there's no taste and no grittiness. And this is going to help keep you a little bit more regular. Also, extreme changes in our diet can go the other direction where we're much more regular than we want to be. So making sure that you're eating enough fiber, getting in your protein, and eating a well-balanced diet can help in that area. Number 8, your blood pressure is coming down. This was something that was very exciting for me. My blood pressure would be high on and off. Sometimes I would go to the doctor and it would be normal. Sometimes I would go to the doctor and it would be high. Now my blood pressure, chef's kiss perfection. That automatically happens by taking off excess weight. High blood pressure makes you vulnerable for things like heart attacks and strokes. The best way to lower your blood pressure, healthy diet and moving your body. Number 9, my husband is thankful for this, and that is that you snore less. I don't snore at all since losing weight. I used to snore every single night. My husband would say that I would snore so loud that it was hard for him to sleep. I don't snore at all. I think he said I've snored once since I've lost weight. That was probably because I was either congested or lying on my back, which are typical ways that we lay to snore. We also have an adjustable bed, so that's very helpful with snoring. But just taking that pressure off of this area, your neck area, will prevent snoring. Even sleep apnea is a side effect of excess weight. So just shedding a little bit of weight will stop sleep apnea and stop you from snoring. And number 10, this is so exciting, your mood improves. Listen, we feel better overall when we're at a healthy weight. We have more self-confidence. We feel more encouraged to get out and do things and move our body. When I was really overweight, I didn't want to go anywhere. I mean, honestly, sadly, I would grocery shop either first thing in the morning when it was still dark out and nobody was out, or I would go out at night when it was dark out because I didn't want people to see me. I didn't want to meet my neighbors because I was embarrassed about my weight. I didn't want to go out to eat because I didn't fit in a booth, and I didn't want people smirking and making comments about how heavy I was and how I was eating food. My self-esteem and just my overall quality of life has improved so much. I would take away every other aesthetic piece of losing 140 pounds just to feel better about myself. Another thing, I never traveled when I was overweight. I hated being on a plane. It was uncomfortable. I hated traveling. It hurt my feet to walk and stand all day. And now your girl travels all the time. It is something I choose to spend my money on because I love it. I am absolutely 100% living my best life since my weight loss. It is all the physical things aside, the mood boosting properties of just being healthy and happy, you can't take that away from anybody. Also, spiking your blood sugar all the time and eating a lot of processed foods makes us feel bad. It makes us feel terrible. Choosing an 80% whole food diet and then 20% fun foods makes our mood enhanced as well. Out of all of these 10 things, number 10, it speaks right to me. And it's one of the things that I'm so grateful for on my weight loss journey. Those are 10 signs, scale not mentioned one single time, that you can look for that show you that you're being successful on your health journey. I can't tell you how little I care about the scale and how much these 10 things really, truly matter to me. Let me know down below, which one of these 10 things have you started to notice on your health journey, and how do you feel that that compares to the number on the scale? I'm hoping that these 10 things matter way more to you like they do to me. And if you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. I will link Just Better Fiber down below for you, as well as nutrition coaching and links and discounts to my other favorite healthy things. Thank you so much for watching. Go enjoy all these 10 experiences that come with a healthy lifestyle, and I'll see you next time. Bye.